I grew up in church. I've always been. I've only really up through my whole life missed a handful of services due to sickness. And I've heard the gospel numerous amounts of time, but it never really set in until I was about 8 years old. I was at church camp then, and I thought I'd given my life to Christ, but I look back on it now and I know I hadn't. And I just listened to terrible types of music that just tore me down. I hung out with friends that they also tore me down. It wasn't anything godly about it. I didn't really start to realize this until about my 6th and 7th grade year in school, where I just completely fell away from God. It just got really bad. I started cutting myself, getting really depressed. It was bad. And I went to camp again my 7th grade year, and Monday night, I don't remember who was preaching, I don't really remember what the message was, but Monday night God started to really just come to me and tell me that He's there, He wants to have a relationship with me. Despite what I think, heaven and hell, they're real, and God just wants to have a relationship with me, and He wants to save me. And that Thursday night, I just completely broke down and gave my life to Christ, for real. And that Sunday after, I was baptized, and I started working for God, actually trying to have a relationship with God. But for the most part, after that, a lot of things changed for me. I started to clean up my life. But the only thing that stayed the same was the friends that I hung out with. My freshman year in high school, we went to a thing called City Reach during the summer, and that's where you go to a certain city and you just really reach out for a certain church there. I don't really know if we were starting a church or if we were helping one out, but we were there doing work. It was just one big mission trip. We went to Pennsylvania, and I got stuck in a sports kids camp. And I'm not necessarily an outgoing person. I didn't like kids back then. I didn't know what to do with them. But God obviously decided to put me in that. And I remember the first day after working with them, I was just completely exhausted. I didn't know what to do with the kids. It was just overwhelming. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm never going to do this. This is not going to be my life. I'm not going to do this. Well, later on that week, I had two kids, and one of them I led to Christ, and it was the most amazing feeling knowing that I have helped somebody out in their walk with the Lord and affected them like that. Oh, it was just amazing, and I later realized I was called to the ministry. That's what I was going to do with my life. And I'm working towards that right now. I'm going to TJC, trying to get a music degree, and I want to be a minister of music. And something that I really want to do is go start churches overseas, or really wherever that God needs them. We started going to the Journey Camp soon after City Reach. It might have been the same year, I'm not sure. And that really serves as like a checkpoint for me of where I am with God. And I just go there and I can get away from everything and just focus on reading the Bible, focus on actually having a relationship with God. Since then, I've stopped hanging out with the friends that really tore me down. And God, I leaned on God most of that, and He replaced those friends, and He made, friends that want to help me try to get closer to the Lord. He's brought those people into my life, and I'm thankful for it. I am Nolan Bryan, and this is my journey.